Okay, yeah. Southside, yeah. That's where I spend downtime, yeah. I mean it, night the rap, I check the podcast for the smoke, yeah. I don't wanna fight with trolls, yeah.
What's going on, family? It's your man, K to the second letter. I am sitting here across from the dream, the mean machine, he who cannot be deleted. You do want to tweet him, but make sure you realize you cannot beat him or deceive him. Okay. You can lead them, as long as it's to freedom. Some of y'all want to talk about critical race theory. This man gives us critical grace theory.
I know you're not.
Hey, wow! Make some noise for my homie. One time.
Wow.
We have a special episode today in partnership with our good friends at Rapzilla.com. They have, by God's grace, given us one of the brightest minds of our generation. They have lent him to us. They have. He has flown here from across the nation.
I think they sent the wrong person.
Wait, you're in California, right?
Yes, sir.
So that was a 4.5 hour flight?
Red eye.
Oh, man.
I'm going off of 30 minutes of sleep right now.
30 minutes of sleep? This dude.
I think.
I was on the emergency exit, so you can't recline.
So you just had to suffer.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I can't do that, bro. I can't. God bless you, man. This man has sacrificed. He's went through great lengths to be here, okay? But we are joined with my man, Isaiah. Isaiah is a aspiring scholar. He is a well-read, well-studied theologian. My man is bright in all the right ways, not just the color of his skin. His skin ain't just bright.
Right. We're talking about the brain.
The mind is bright, brother. You feel what I'm saying?
The mind is bright.
But he loves the Lord. He's an ally. He has written a bunch of good stuff, man, dealing with the intersection of Christian hip hop and justice and theology and social setting. He's our kind of guy. He's an ally and a friend. Do us a favor and make some noise for our homie, Isaiah.
Wow. What an introduction.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's good to be here.
Now,
good to have you.
we wanted today to enter a discussion for our tribe and then also for the Rapzilla audience on the back of a article that you released on a conversation that we had.
Somewhat controversial.
A little bit of controversy, you know what I'm saying? Jesus wasn't afraid of a little controversy.
Okay.
But we would love for you to lead the conversation in terms of bringing us into sort of the mind and the hearts of what a lot of our followers, a lot of, where people are situated in the country around a myriad of issues, particularly dealing with justice, the gospel, race, so on and so forth. But before we get into that, we do want people to know who you are.
Okay.
Can you just talk a little bit about some of the stuff I alluded to? Take us a little bit deeper.
So really quick here. My name is Isaiah Thompson, 24 years old.
Straight up.
Just finished my undergrad at Cal State Fullerton. So I double majored in religious studies and history, going back for my master's there as well.
Amen.
And over the past few years, I've done a lot of work on Dietrich Bonhoeffer, who was a German pastor and theologian under the Nazi regime. So a lot of my research doesn't necessarily look at how he resisted the Nazi state, but how he resisted Nazi-supporting Christians, and how they were very much committed to ideas of Aryanism, superior humanity.
Sure.
So how is his theology informing his rejection of racism? So these are kind of some of the things that I've focused on.
Yeah.
In addition to that, I'm a Royal Ranger commander at my church.
Yeah.
Also serve in the children's ministry there.
Hey.
So you gotta talk to
Shout
the
out to the
academics,
kids.
but you gotta talk to the kids.
Right,
You gotta talk to
exactly.
those 4-year-olds. Oh my goodness. Original sin. Here we go.
Yeah,
No.
right.
Yeah. So I also love CHH.
Yes.
So I grew up in a household. I thought Toby Mac was a rapper.
Okay. I'm going to plead the fifth right now, but go ahead.
All right.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
So I was convinced that this is what's popping, and then I went to a Christian camp when I was probably 13.
Sure.
And I heard Fanatic by Lecrae.
Okay.
And my life was changed
I love
after
it.
that.
You're
Yeah.
like, this is
This
what I've been looking for.
Nice.
And fell in love with CHH after that. Also, around that time, Rapzilla was a large impact on my life as well because I was broke and
know what that's like.
Up and coming wannabe artists, submit their songs to Rapzilla, and they're like, "We'll put it in our free download section."
Right.
But I would sit there and I'd put it on my little MP3 player, and I'm like, Actually, Derek Minor. I was introduced to him, PSA Volume 1, 2.
Okay.
I remember
is there
PSA.
3?
I thought there was 1 and 2. I don't know if there was a 3. Yeah.
We want 3, Derek.
Come
Where's
on.
it at?
Where you at, D minor?
Man, I forgot all about PSA. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Rapzilla was important there. And now I get to write for them.
Nice.
All my articles really deal with this intersection of CHH, sometimes white evangelicals, and racism, and kind of how CHH is addressing some of these things.
Sure.
And that's in part why we were sitting here today,
Yeah.
because we did an interview,
Yes.
KB and I,
Yes.
30-minute interview
Yes.
over Zoom.
Yes.
Thank you for joining.
Of course.
It was funny. I told my wife, you talk like a boxer.
Really?
Like I wasn't ready for the energy and the
I
over
talk
Zoom.
like I'm
Right.
boxing. Nice.
This isn't even in
Because
person.
sometimes
this is
boxers
Zoom.
after their career, when they start talking, we're like, man, we wish you wouldn't have been boxing, bro, because the brain's been routing around. Not all of them anyway.
Floyd's throwing the left hand.
Yes. Yeah,
If
yeah,
you see what he did, Mike, he threw the left hand and then he threw the right hand. Like what?
Thank you, Shay Mosley. Thank you. We all saw that already.
So what he's doing now is it's called a jab. But go ahead.
He's throwing punches. All right. Thank you, Captain
He just moved to the
Obvious.
left. To the left.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So we are here because we did an interview, and the goal and purpose of the interview was to talk about what does reconciliation look like between white and black Christians, the white evangelical church, and the black church.
Right.
Where's the disconnect happening? And for me, pursuing this interview, part of it was selfish reasons, because you're my favorite hip hop artist.
Hey, I take it.
It's
I
like,
take it, baby.
I'm not blowing smoke. It's true.
Nice.
Who is KB? I remember when that came out. Oh my goodness.
man.
Take us back.
Oh,
Take
my
us way
goodness.
back.
Actually, it wasn't too long ago. My wife and I were sitting down, and we've only been married 4 months now.
Oh, congrats.
And,
oh,
thank
you were
you.
new to the Left Hand Club.
Yeah,
Left
that's
Hand
right.
Club, baby.
That's
All right,
right.
Left Hand Club, baby.
And we were having one of those hard conversations that all married folk have.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Look at the cross. You think love doesn't hurt?" You know that line. Yep.
Head to the heavens, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was kind of selfishly motivated to pursue the interview, but I also feel as though you walk a very interesting line between being very much well informed of where white evangelicals are coming from, but then also have this strong commitment to just black humanity, the black experience in America,
Right.
And shedding light to that.
Right.
And so that's what we wanted to talk about in the interview, was reconciling these things
Right.
and how your music and this podcast serves in that function. Now, we did the interview, 30
Yes.
minutes.
Yeah.
You talked on critical race theory.
I did.
You did not necessarily pick sides on critical race theory.
Sure.
And knowing that it was such a hot topic, I could not resist but to title the article,
Yes.
KB, Critical Race Theory and
Yeah.
the King from Nazareth,
Yes.
Voices from the Southside.
Yes.
And as soon as people saw that title,
He said, "Oh, I knew it! I knew it! Get this critical race theory."
KB the Marxist,
Oh, yeah.
coming at you from the Southside. Yeah, so the public responded. Some people liked it.
Yeah.
A lot of people hated it.
Yeah.
Most people probably didn't even read it,
Yes.
other than the title.
Sure. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So this is why we are here today, in part,
Yeah.
is to kind of clear up some of the discussion. Before we go any further, I need to start off by saying I am not an expert in critical race theory.
right.
I know a little bit about it. I've looked into some primary sources of the actual scholars that started the movement.
Yeah.
So I have a very, you could say, surface level understanding. I have a feeling that the gentleman I'm sitting here with tonight, both of you, can speak a little bit more or a lot more in depth to some of these things. But we're not necessarily here to provide an apologetic